Hello, Flosstube! It is Wednesday, November 28th. It is 25 degrees here in northern Ohio. And it snowed a little bit more last night. Not a lot. It didn't get nearly as much as they thought the system was going to bring massive amounts of lake effect east of Cleveland, which we're west of Cleveland, so it wouldn't have affected us, but we did get a little bit of snow. So I look a hot mess because I had to take a shower after work because I got puked on today. And that's just the way my life is. That's just the way it happens. So I look a little rough because I gotta get this filmed because I do have PSR, so I'm gonna look a little rough at PSR too. There's not much I can do about it. I don't want to walk around with baby puke in my hair. God love the kid, but I love the kid, but so. Didn't get a whole terrible ton of stitching done last night because I'm working on finishing my ornaments. So, they're in various stages of the process. None of them are fully finished. But, hoping that before this week's over, before this week is over, I will be showing you the fully finished ones. Hoping. I'm pretty close on most of them, you know. I was having a good time joking with somebody on Instagram this morning about one of my ornaments. I have to hand stitch it to get the look I want on it. And, you know, I didn't spend a whole 2 days hand cross-stitching the thing, you know, complaining about hand sewing together the ornament. I'm a dork. Speaking of I'm a dork, what is Santa's nationality? North. Polish. The jokes around here, they fly. They're not quality. Alright. As a refresher, after my really crappy joke, yesterday I random number generated that I was working on Christmas ornaments for 5 days. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 5 days. It's going to be 6 because I'm going to throw Sunday in there too. Unless, of course, I finish stitching this guy. So I didn't get a whole lot of stitching done yesterday because, you know, like I said, working on this. I went to dinner with some girlfriends that I hadn't seen in a while, and we spent an hour and a half at the restaurant. Yeah. So I'm working on, it is Christmas. It is special delivery by Pickle Barrel Designs, the red pickup truck with a Christmas tree in it. You know, it's trendy. I think it's cute. My dad had a red pickup truck when I was a kid, and we always used to get live Christmas trees when I was a kid. So, I don't care if it's trendy or not. I'm stitching it. I mean, most of what they put out there is trendy stuff now, people. I guess that's... Anyways. So, this is all I have done. If you remember from Sunday, I think I was almost done with the M. So I finished the M and I got the E and 2 R's and part of the Y. I sometimes can sneak in a little bit of stitching at work before I have kids. But I didn't think, but today I was like, I'm not going to have, expecting my early bird kid. I'm not going to have stitching time. Of course today I had stitching time and I didn't take my stitching. So... this is where I'm at. Hopefully, it'll be done soon. It'll be done soon because all I have left to do is finish the Y. The word is to finish Mary, so finish the Y. The truck, the tree in the truck, and then I have one of the snowbanks that the tires is on. There's another snowbank over here. That'll go over here. That the tire's on, and there's a couple of snowflakes. There's a couple more of these little snowflakes. My needle minder is from Gina's Unique Boutique. I will link her below. I will link her Etsy shop below. I don't know if she has any more of... I think she has some more of the Mickey Mouse needle minders, but I'm not entirely sure. She also has a Facebook group. I'll link both of them below because I think this is in the Facebook group. That's what I got today. That's what I'm doing today. You got my bad joke. It is Wednesday, and I forgot to say welcome to any new subscribers, any new viewers. I forgot to say welcome back to my returning subscribers and viewers. And if you are new, I promise you there will be clips where I'm a mess because I work with babies and I get puked on. It is what it is. That's it for today. I am going to say have a lovely day, and I have some things to do before I head off to PSR. Bye, guys. Hello, everybody. Today is Thursday, November. I almost said October. It's Thursday, November 29th. It is 31 degrees here in beautiful Ohio. I don't mind the weather. I really don't. Like, I'm not one of those people that complains about the weather constantly. I just wish we would have had fall. I can't get my hand on my stitching. I got no further on my ornament finishings yesterday. Wednesdays are tough to get things done because pretty much I get home, I film Flosstube, and sometimes I have a little bit of time, but like yesterday I had to go get supplies because I had to make lotion and sugar scrub, which lotion's probably not going to get made from market because lotion is very time consuming to make. But, so got no further on my finishings for my ornaments. So remember, we are working on a special delivery by Pickle Barrel Designs. I love her design company name, Pickle Barrel Designs. So I finished the Y. Oh, hey, let's get the string out of the way. Let's get the thread out of the way. So I finished the Y. I actually have solidly decent progress on the truck. I feel like I should be done with this by now, though. Like, I'm annoyed that it's not as finished as it is. Like, I'm annoyed that it's not finished. I would really like to have this finished tomorrow. So that I can work on something else. I just feel like it should be done. So that's why I'm like, I want to work on something else. I feel like it should be done. I do. I have mail that's supposed to be coming today. However, the package left the facility, the mail shipping facility in Indiana this morning. I don't live in Indiana. I live in Ohio. It's not getting to me today. It's not getting here today. Oh, mercies. I actually don't have anything else for you today. Short clip. Impressively short. I really do hope to have this ornament finished by tomorrow, by the end of the day tomorrow. So we'll see how that works out, though. I will catch you guys tomorrow, because that's all I got for today. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Hello, Flosstube. How are we today? It's Friday, November 30th. It is 36 degrees outside. It is 50 in my house. Actually, I'm not sure what the temperature in my house is. I believe there's a story. I will tell that story in a minute. First, because I know there are people who don't, you know, they just want to see the stitching. I'll let you just see the stitching. I FFO'd some stuff last night. So these three are flat finishes. I FFO'd my ornaments. Yes, I just beat myself with them because I couldn't remember what the word was. They're soft. It doesn't hurt. So I flat fold. So these are just flat fold. They're not really folded. These are just like a flat finish. No, there's the fabric, the stitching, some batting in there. This one has interfacing in it because it was on that soft data that I was like, this is really kind of cool stuff. But it was kind of a pain to work with finishing wise. So Merry Christmas 2018 is done, and you remember I modified the birds. The turtle doves, snow doves, whatever they are. So again, this one has interfacing in it because this is on the soft stuff. This one does not have interfacing on it. It's just the fabric. It's a little floppier texture. I'm definitely Nirvana with my finishing, but because you can see my finishing lines, but they look not too bad. They look all right. Everybody said they look all right so far. Whoops. So there's those three, and then I made 2 pillows. I crammed these suckers full of fluff. Monica and I were talking when I was cramming it full of fluff last night. No, it wasn't Monica. Was it Monica that I was saying that to? No. Or was it Amber Marie? I don't remember. No, I was talking to Monica on Instagram. Amber Marie and I were messaging one another. And I kept joking that I was cramming it full of fluff. It's full of fluff. Full of fluff. I have a kitty. So here's the Christmas tree. These three were out of this year's Just Cross Stitch Christmas ornament. I don't remember which Christmas ornament this one issue was out of, but it wasn't this year's. And then this one was no, this one was not this year's either. And this one's crammed full of fluff. And this is on that soft Aida cloth as well, so it's interfaced behind it. You can see the seaming on this one just a little more because of that black. I should have probably picked a different thread, but it works. So those 5 are finished. I still have 2 over there to finish up. But I couldn't really work in my craft room last night. So, special delivery by Pickle Barrel Designs. I feel like I've been stitching this way longer than I should. I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure it doesn't matter. Well, I know it doesn't matter, but I finished my truck. So I have a truck with no wheels. Well, it's got 1 wheel, sort of. This wheel is not completely finished. I think there's like a half a stitch in there I need to finish. But it's getting there. It should be done tonight. I'm hoping tonight. There's a hot chance it's going to get done tonight. So, what is that? What is that? Oh, that's the chipper truck. Okay, so why is my house 50 degrees inside? Because we have no gas. It's a massive gas outage last night. About 4:30. I was trying to get ready to leave to go to my painting workshop I was supposed to go to last night. And we had a massive gas outage because there was a massive air bubble in one of the main lines. So they had to turn off the gas so they could figure out what was going on. So nobody's houses blew up. And while I don't want my house to blow up, I'm cold. cold. Guys, I'm cold. I know, first world problem crap here, right? I'm cold. Caramel creams. I might need one right now. I'm gonna pull myself. I love these things. Caramel creams, cowtails. I like caramel. The cream ones are the best. So it's really cold in the rooms. We don't have space. We do have electric space heaters. We have one strategically placed in the basement going. No, I think there might be two down there. I'm a liar. We have a couple strategically placed in the basement so the pipes don't freeze. I really don't think the pipes are going to freeze. But we have one in our bedroom. There is one in here now. It's still a little chilly in here. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to endure in here. But, so, let's see what I can get done as far as that goes. It'll be a stitching night. I don't know what I'm doing for dinner. Because guess what? My stove is gas. Somebody I was talking to last night, a couple people actually I've talked to, have been like, well, you live in an old house, do you have a fireplace? I have a fireplace. It's gas. If all else fails, I'm going to my mommy's. Going to Hotel Mom. Going to Hotel Mom. We're doing good. Did get some mail today. Was hoping. So you remember my package that I said? Did I say it yesterday? I had a package. So it was supposed to be delivered yesterday. It was scheduled for delivery yesterday. And it was still in Indiana yesterday. Well, it finally made it to Ohio. I made it to Ohio. I got... This is a Love You More Studio Co. It's called the book sleeve. So, see, it's got a nice pretty tag on it. So, Laura and her daughter from Addicted Stitchers. Laura from Addicted Stitchers. Addicted Sisters. Oh my. Is it Laura that does them or is it Nancy? Now I don't remember which sister does it. Laura and Nancy are the Addicted Sisters. Oh my liver. Lord love a duck. It's Nancy that does it, not Laura. I don't remember which one does it now. Anyways, they're book sleeves. She does them with her daughter. So, open it up. You can put a book in it. So every book sleeve comes with a bookmark. And I think this is absolutely adorable. It says fell asleep here. I know I don't talk about books a lot. I do read. I'm not as big of a reader as I used to be. Just because time-wise, it's kind of like stitching, reading, stitching, reading, stitching kind of wins. This is a standard sleeve. A Kindle sleeve is a 5x7. I don't know if my tablet's... Yeah, my tablet's not quite a 5x7, but the Kindle sleeve would be more to the dimensions of my tablet. And then, I think this is a standard. I think I got a standard. And then they have a bigger size. So, so you're like, okay, you don't read that many books, why did you get a book sleeve? Well, number one, it's steampunk. And there will probably be a book put in it if I ever read a book. But number two, Michelle is addicted to these. Michelle G. Bendy Stitchy. Oh, there's a gas truck out in front of my house. I'm like nervously waiting for them to show up to turn my dress on because it's cold. Michelle G. over at Bendy Stitchy. Loves these things. She is a rep, actually, for Love You More Studio Co. I don't know how all that works, but you put in her code and you get 10% off. Yes, please. I'll link you to I will link you to Love You More Studio Cos. But she uses them for small projects. She uses them for small projects. And that's what I'm going to do. Nope, they're just checking to make sure our gas is off. You've checked my house 6 times to make sure my gas is off. I shouldn't be as irritated about this situation as I am. Like, seriously, this is first world problems. Like, I have a roof over my head. I still have electricity to plug in electric heaters. This is first world problems right now. The other thing I got in the mail, I'm not allowed to see because it's my Christmas present. I have no idea what it is. Joe bought it off Amazon, and I've been really good about not checking. Oh, I got something else yesterday too that I can show you. I've been really good about checking, about not looking at the Amazon because I don't want to see what he got me. Hold, please. I got a new rotary cutter mat. I ordered it on Cyber Monday. It was like 20 bucks. This thing's huge for 20 bucks. It's a full yard. This side. This top side is a full yard. This side goes 24 inches. Which, is just bigger than half on your yardage when it's, you know, folded. And all that. Pleased as punch! I realized I bought a 36, like a full yard one, but I didn't, like, I don't know, it didn't register in my brain that it was going to be this big, maybe? I don't know, because when I opened it, I went, holy crap, that's big. Of course, it showed up, and I opened it in all of the drama yesterday with shutting off the gas. So I was really kind of confused. It is two-sided. It's self-healing. It is the green one. If you've watched my last few Stitch With Me videos, which I haven't done a Stitch With Me video in a while, and I'm sorry, it's life. I have a green and blue one that sits on the desk that this setup's on. And I love it. It is fabulous. It's a Fiskars. It's self-healing. I've had it for 3 or 4 years now. It's only 24 inches by 18 inches. It's just not big enough. This sucker is big enough. I mean, it's a full yard. I was going to put it on this dresser back here. By the way, do you like those stickers on that dresser? I put those there when I was a little kid. Random things, you know. So it's a little bit bigger. I'm going to make it work. But now I have 2. So I don't have to, like, completely clear the deck on my desk. I have been talking for 15 minutes now. Holy cow. I guess I need to shut up. But I don't have to clear my desk. You know, with the green one, I have to clear my desk to get it on there. Move things. This, I'm just going to set up on that. And I can stand, and I like to stand and cut, so that'll be a little bit easier for me to reach. I know I'm weird. Did you know that there are Stampin' Up! People who like to stand and stamp? I didn't know that. Anyways. So those are my purchases. But I had this on Cyber Monday, and it was 20 bucks. I mean, these things are normally like 30, 40 for this big. And you can get bigger ones. I mean, but this is definitely what I'm going to need. And with dyeing my own fabric, I found a different little dye method I'm going to try. Doesn't want to stand up on its own because it's too heavy. I am really hoping to get some fabric posted after the first of the year. I know a couple people have checked out the new page, and I appreciate that. This whole mess with the gas has derailed some stuff. And it's going to derail even more. I'm in the process of making thread drops, new thread drops. So they're going to be circular. I'm going to punch a hole out in the middle. They're white on the back, printed on the side. They're not done yet. They're not on the site yet. About all that's up there is wax cubes. And if you're interested in a wax cube, and that's all I have up there, and you don't mind waiting. I mean, if you really have to have it, I'll throw it in an envelope and ship it to you. If you don't mind waiting. You know, whatever. It is what it is. I'm not going to eat my caramels because I'm having first world problems today. I might sit in here and finish these so at least I can put these up. I might not. I'm cold. But should I finish my ornament tonight, which there's a hot chance I will, depending on what goes on in my life. I will spin for a new project because that's just what I'm going to do. I'm not going to start another ornament. I know I've yammered on, complaining about my problems. I'm going to go. I shook the table. Sorry about that, gang. Alright, I'm out for the weekend. Bye, guys. Okay, it's Saturday afternoon. I finished special delivery at the market. So I'm going to throw this in here on Friday's clip to spin for a new project today. So we're spinning days to stitch. I added 7. It's the full weight. That's because, you know, I can. 6. Saw my lunch there real quick. I was going to edit this. No, I don't want to edit this. It's being a pain. Okay. 6 days. What are we stitching? That's what we want to know. Santa house. 6 days stitching on Santa house. So you'll see some progress on that on Monday. Monday's clip. We'll see you Monday. Hello, Flosstube!
Hi.
It's Monday, December 3rd. Take 2.
Yep.
We have 5 minutes in and had some issue. We froze and then I forgot something, so anyway. It is 35 degrees at 6:43 at night. The day started with the high of 45 at midnight. It's going downhill today. But it's a nice 70 degrees in my house, so
Yay for today it is.
can't complain about that right now. We'll fill you all in on that later in a minute. I know that there are some people who just like to see the stitching, so if you're one of those folks, I let you skip it. Skip the chit chat. And I try to make it easy. Yeah, words are hard. Saturday at the market, I finished stitching Special Delivery by Pickle Barrel Designs out of the Just Cross Stitch of the 2019 Just Cross Stitch Ornament Edition. I totally have your head covered, honey. Sorry about that. And then Saturday afternoon, I FFO'd it because it literally took me like 15 minutes to FFO this. Like, okay, maybe it took me a half hour because of cutting the mat board. But it was super easy. I adhered the stitching to a piece of mat board, adhered a piece of fabric to a bigger piece of mat board. I think I got a 1/4 of an inch border on that. I don't really remember. And then adhered the ribbon to the back side of the stitching and glued it all together. I use Alina's tacky glue. I've never ever had a problem with it degrading my stitching.
Sterile wedding.
What?
Sterile wedding. You're stitching.
Degrading.
Degrading.
That's the right word, right? I've never had a problem with it harming my stitching. I know people have said glue can eat up your stitching. God bless you.
Sorry.
For the rest of the night. I know people say glue can kind of get at your stitching and destroy it. I use an acid-free glue that's good for scrapbooking and paper crafting. I've never ever had a problem with it, so that's what I go with. I use Lena's Tacky Glue. And you can buy it at the Dollar Tree. You can buy a little bottle at the Dollar Tree. So, after I finished that, I was supposed to stitch on, so I was supposed to stitch my ornament through till today. Something like that. I don't know, something like that. I was done, so I respun, and I pulled a 6-day rotation on Santa House by Tiny Modernist. I am nowhere close. I don't even have the outline done. So I added these bricks and these bricks. I don't have the mortar in between them, and then I did the bottom. So Saturday, Sunday was 2 of the 6 days. Today would be day 3. So we're going through what? Thursday? Something like that.
Hey, honey, why is every time you say the wheel of whip, I think of a coiled Indiana Jones?
Actually, it's the Flosstubers wheel. Because it's Flossmas. Flossmas officially started Saturday. I was a little ahead of the game starting after Thanksgiving.
Floss.
And I don't remember who started calling it, who came up with the term Flossmas, but Caroline from Off the Grid Needle Arts is doing an ornament, is starting an ornament a day for the month of December because she has so many ornament issues. She's like, I need to either stitch something out of these or get rid of them, or stitch what I want out of them and then get rid of them. So she was talking to somebody she knows, and now I can't remember who, about the whole concept, and they came up with the term Flossmas. And Caroline is posting daily videos on the ornament she's stitching on. I will link Caroline's channel below. And I'll link her channel, and then I will directly link the video, I want to say Saturday's videos where she starts talking about it, is the first Flossmas videos where she kind of explains the whole thing. Donna Ray from Flannel Jammy Farms is also doing a daily Flossmas video. She is not showing just stitching, she's kind of showing what she's doing for Christmas, special little things she does, which I think is super cute. Because Donna Ray is like the grandma everybody wants. And I can say that because I think she has grandchildren. She's not really like little old lady grandma, but she is the kindest, sweetest human being on the planet, and I love her. I do. So, my Flossmas is going to be a wheel of Christmas whips. I explained this last week. So Santa's house is what I'm working on right now. The only advantage to being behind is I get to see what it looks like with all the rims stitched in. And there are 7 elves in here, plus Mrs. Claus. I'm assuming Santa goes in the top room. Just a wild assumption. And I don't know that there's going to be another elf with him.
Well, it could be the house on Christmas night and he's not working.
True story. If there's not a Santa, if there is an elf in that top room, I don't have a problem. If there's not an elf in that top room, there are only 7 elves. And there are 8 members of my family. My parents, my brother, his wife, their 2 children, and me and Joseph. Originally I was thinking of doing multicultural elves. But then I thought, wouldn't it be really cute to make all the elves, and I'm just going to put that down because you're getting screen glare. Wouldn't it be really cute to make all of the elves representative of my family? I think that would be really cute, but if there's only 7 elves, I kind of got to figure out if I'm going to change Mrs. Claus to look my mom-ish, or how I'm going to deal with that. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you guys think. Someone tell me what you would think. What you would think. Words are hard. Tell me what you guys think about the idea of making Mrs. Claus kind of look like my mama. I'm going to leave Santa as Santa if Santa's in that top room. I'm not going to change Santa to look like my daddy. That's Whips because someone didn't stitch this week. He had other things going on.
A lot of other things.
It was a fun week in our house. It was a busy
You
week
need
in
a
our
new
house.
definition of fun.
Also worked on Christmas cards. Christmas cards.
Oh yeah,
Nope.
I gotta get addresses for you.
Not in the mail yet. He's gonna get me a couple addresses. I have a couple more that I need to make and fill out. My Christmas cards aren't out yet. It'll be okay. I did purchase only one thing over the weekend. Only one. God, that sounds. I make it sound like I buy crap all the damn time.
You do?
I do. I purchased something over the weekend. So, and I don't know if it was the gal that does 4 boys. It might have been the gal that does 4 boys and a Newfoundland girl on Flosstube. Oh wait, I don't think she's on Flosstube. But anyways, that's her Etsy. She might have been the one who gave Caroline the Flossmas charm, but I don't remember. I could be wrong. But anyways, Caroline and her, well, she came up with an ornament for Flossmas. Did you follow that? Because I didn't. So, there's a special ornament that's been released for Flossmas, for everybody that's doing Flossmas. It was designed by four boys and a Newfoundland girl. Her Etsy is 4 boys and an NL girl. I will link it below. I will put a better picture of it up below. It's just a cute little design, so when an ornament comes up on my whip wheel, again, I'm gonna do this as my last ornament. It says Flossmas. It's got 2018 in it, so Flossmas is all about the Christmas stitching. We're all about the Christmas stitching. So. And it's only like $2 Canadian, like $1.55 US. The money from the sales of it go to a beagle rescue in Newfoundland. I'm all about that.
What about all the other dogs?
The gal that designed it lives in Newfoundland, and she works with the beagle rescue. I am more than happy to support someone who is helping critters. Nope. I'm hitting buttons.
How y'all doing?
Trying to pull up so we can do. Let's do mail before we do, because I got mail this week.
You go over your mail, the tube.
A stitchy mail.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna do stitchy mail and Christmas card count. Today we're at 2. The first one came from my dad's cousin. My dad's cousin and his live-in. Jim and Yancey. It says your roof or mine. And it's got a reindeer. It's really cute. The inside says Merry Christmas. Isn't that adorable? This one made me cry. I'm not even gonna joke. I opened this and it made me cry. So, this is the card I got from the lovely Melanie Smith, Yarns and Thread, on Flosstube. I will link her below. This gorgeous card. It came with this absolutely phenomenally adorable hand embroidered tag ornament. Melanie sent it to me. She said a little note in it, and it says, "This little tag ornament is my way of saying thank you for being a part of the awesome Flosstube community. Some of these tags have made their way to Flosstubers who make videos, but many are with those who are viewers. So if you're interested in seeing the other 30 or so styles, please check out my special episode, Christmas Tags, which will be uploaded on or near the 15th of December. I will link Melanie's channel below. When the special video gets uploaded, I will include that. I just feel so special that she wanted to send me one. I don't even know if she knows I do Flosstube or if she watches my videos. Melanie, if you watch my videos, thank you so much. My Christmas card for you is just a card. It's not something cute and special like this, but this just touched my heart. It's going to go on my tree. I think it's beautiful. And this is why I love Flosstube people. I've never in my life met Melanie. I don't know if she knows if I have a Flosstube channel. I watch her channel. I comment on her channel. Joe's sitting here with a deer in a headlight. Look. I comment on her channel. We chat on Instagram.
Why is she going over this stuff with me here?
We chat on Instagram and Facebook. I've never met her in my life, but she thought that would be something nice and sweet to do. I love Flosstubers. Okay. Now we're going to get to the comment section of the video. Are you ready? Joe, are you ready? Okay. Amber Marie in Arizona. I think I said your name wrong. I think I said your name wrong last week, Amber. She said she was excited to see the video come up. She hasn't been in Ohio in 20 years, and at that time, she went to Avon and Avon Lake. We know where that is. My aunt lives in Avon Lake. I have an aunt that lives in Avon Lake. We're probably, 20, 30 minutes from Avon Lake, if that?
I was thinking 15, 20.
15, 20, depending on traffic. Depending on the route we take.
If it's one of those no traffic, you just get there, it's 15 minutes. But it's usually 20 plus because, well, I don't care where you are, people don't know how to drive.
We're probably, as the crow flies, 5 miles southwest. She told me where her husband's parents were. In Ohio. She loves her stitching and the dyed fabric. I was a little unsure about that brown dyed fabric. I actually, when I ironed it out yesterday, was looking at it. I think the one of the two pieces, I think I'm going to over dye slightly gray, just to fill in some of the gaps of white. So she said her puppy looked up when we were talking about her puppy feeling better. She said her puppy's feeling much better. Yeah. And she was making socks for her friend, and she shared them in the Friday After group. And she and I chat on Facebook all the time. She's a very sweet lady. Let's see. She sold me Oh, I've heard of the place your ex's family owns, Amber Marie. The best white chocolate rum candies I've ever had in my life came from Avon Lake, but you can't remember the name of the chocolatier.
Is that place on the corner by Moe's?
No, because that would be not. That wasn't there when she was in the area. I would have to look into that. That place you're talking about might not be there. Uh-huh. And then Lynn McGill. I got to meet Lynn in Pennsylvania, in Harrisburg. Hi, Lynn. I think you're going to be in Nashville with us. I hope you are. I'm so excited to see you again. She was telling me about my extra bags, because remember I bought the fabric? I was like, I got like a yard of fabric, because I had to get like a yard of fabric because of the way the print was oriented, and I'll have a whole extra bag. And yes, Lynn, at least one of them is going to be gifted away. Possibly going to put one of the extras up on my Stitchy site, sell stuff. I'm thinking that's going to be my best course of action if I ever have to buy fabric like that because of print orientation. I'll just put the extra bag up for sale on my Stitchy site. I'm not making a promise I'm making stitching bags.
I don't want to get down the head.
So I haven't even started them. And I do need to get at least one done for a gift.
Are you done trying to break my face?
I am done trying to break your face.
Your hands are all up all over the place.
Do you have anything to say about our comments?
Hi.
He's very quiet today. It was a long weekend in our house.
Oh no, I'm saving all my energy for complaining about this past week.
So Friday, I told you guys in Friday's clip that on Thursday at 4:30 we lost gas. There was air discovered in the gas main lines, and they had to shut off gas to 2,500 houses in our neighborhood. We were one of those houses.
Let's just say one of the guys at my job, he lives a good ways from here. And he's like, oh, I saw that on the news.
It was all over the local news. Cool. Yeah, the news stations that we watch are out of Cleveland. It was all over all of them. There was a little bit of a panic because there was miscommunication between what some of the customers were being told. Because I think at the time we called, nobody really knew what was going on. There was a small bit of panic between me and one of my friends. Well, more me than my friend.
Panic? I
was in tears. I was having a panic attack. I have panic attacks. I cry.
Yeah. Luckily, I had enough gas to get to the gas station this morning. Because I didn't get gas on Thursday because you were freaking out so much.
Sorry.
Okay.
I could have gotten gas on Friday.
No, it's actually the fact that it's like...
Or yesterday.
No, it was the fact
Anyways.
You didn't listen to what I said. Oh, yeah.
What?
I said I'm glad I made it to the gas station.
Anyways, I had to miss something that I was supposed to do on Thursday night because of all the hubbub and blah, blah, blah. And
somebody was being overly panicky.
I was being a little overly panicky, but I think I was justified because I didn't know what the F was going on.
Well, unfortunately, I guess as a guy who fixes things and stuff, when you have a crisis situation, first you make sure all the things that can hurt you are done off. Then you worry about talking. Unfortunately, they manually shut off just before the gas meter 2,500 homes. That takes a while.
Yeah, and then they had to come through and shut off all of the home meters.
That's what I just said.
Well, they shut off the gas to the area. Then they had to come through and shut off all the home meters. So that when they redistributed gas, nothing went boom. I get why they had to do it. It was a little confusing at first, but everybody was super, super nice, and I will give Columbia Gas tons and tons of props. Had we wanted to go to a hotel Thursday night, we would have gotten reimbursed for it. We thought we were going to get our gas turned back on Friday. Unfortunately, we didn't find out until like 11 o'clock that we weren't going to get our gas turned back on. Had I known earlier in the night we weren't going to get our gas back Friday night, we would have not spent the night in the house.
Yeah, we would have.
It was a little cold.
That was fine.
It was a little chilly.
Yeah, this one here is like, I took Friday off.
He took Friday off.
Luckily, my boss, I basically called up and said, hey, I'm one of 2,500 people that don't have gas right now. 2,500 houses. So I want to stay home for two reasons. One, at the time, our information was you don't have to evacuate, but you might have to. That's irritating. That's loud. Two, we want you to be in your house.
Sorry, I only open it before we start.
When we have to come into your house in order to restore your gas. So I'm like, okay, call my boss, tell him I want to take off Friday. Keep in mind, this is about 6:30, 7 o'clock on Thursday night. And my boss is like, okay, hope everything works out. The other boss, because they kind of, well, they're a couple. He said, they went, did you forget to pay the bill?
Smart Alex.
Yep. Why do you think we get along so well?
Fantastic.
So I took off, and then we realized about 11, because if they wanted to evacuate, I wanted to be home. Because I don't know if any of you guys have tried to put a cat that isn't used to a carrier into a carrier. Yeah, it's like trying to do a slam jump down with one leg while grabbing the blades of a lawnmower.
It probably would have been. But anyways, it messed up a few things. But they fixed the problem. They did. They worked really hard
240 texts from as far as Columbus. They were in our area.
They worked really hard to get everybody back on. They had to dig up junctions to vent the lines, and they explained to, and they sent out emails and texts to all of the customers explaining everything that was going on, what the venting meant. They were out there digging. They were out in front of our house Thursday night. They were back out there Friday night. They were in front of our house a couple times. Friday, they worked really hard. My only complaint is I wish I would have known earlier Friday that we weren't going to have gas.
The thing is, I would have stayed here because I wouldn't want to take the cat anywhere. Yeah, I would have. Yeah, I would have. I told you I was staying home. And you said you wouldn't leave without me. So you're staying home too.
Well, anyways.
And your mom said you have space heaters. I remember this conversation. Your mom said you guys have space heaters. You'll be fine.
Had we needed to leave, Columbia Gas would have paid for a hotel for us.
Except for the fact that we use Hotel Mom.
Except, and when I called to ask about food reimbursement, because I wasn't sure what we were doing Friday night for food, the lady was very insistent on making sure we had somewhere to stay that was warm, and I said, we are good. We have space heaters.
Luckily, we live in an old drafty house.
If, it's really, really bad, we can go to Hotel Mom down in Wellington.
I will say this. We used to live with her mom, and I'd have a much easier time going to sleep at her mom's house than some random hotel.
I would have much rather stayed at my mom's house if I needed to, honestly. There are people who maybe didn't have, and I'm the kind of person, I have this stuff, I have access to my mom. What if somebody comes along who can't get a space heater, who doesn't have somebody nearby that they can stay with, and I take the room that they need? Now, I don't think there was any chance that they were going to run out of hotel rooms for folks, because they had a pretty wide array of places you could stay. They added a few more on Friday after Thursday night.
Probably to compensate.
I'm sure, they would have taken care of it, but in my mind, that would have always been there. And we honestly didn't even reimburse our meal for Friday because it was like $20 from the Chinese restaurant.
And that was only because she didn't want to go into the cold and microwave the pizza rolls.
I could have microwaved some stuff. I bought some stuff to microwave. I have an Instant Pot. I could have used that. It was just really cold out there.
Yeah. Well, she's sitting here going, "Oh my God, you're in such a cold house." I'm like, one, my office is in an addition that has an electric baseboard, so that was fine. Two, I'm wearing a t-shirt. She's wearing a sweater. Never guess which one of us does better in the cold.
I was a little chilly when I walked in here. This room can get a little chilly because of the way it's positioned on the house. We survived. So, I know I've talked to several of my friends on social media about it, and I thank everybody for my concern. I think Amber Marie asked me at one point if I had a fireplace. I do have a fireplace. It's gas.
Kind of useless.
Kind of useless when you got no gas. So, I need this.
Okay.
It might be best if you stand there and hold it. What I was supposed to do on Thursday was go down to the hardware store in Wellington, town I grew up in, with my mommy, and make this sign. So the whiteboard came painted. It was like a workshop class. The whiteboard was painted. The letters were pine wood, and they're like a pressed board together. They're pressed together. And we painted it red. My mom graciously picked up everything. She was down there while I was on the phone crying because I was going to miss the workshop. The girls at the hardware store were fabulous. They said, Chris is my mom. You can either take your guys' stuff home and do it, or there will likely be another class. And I said, well, why don't we just take it home? That might be a little better for my stress level than trying to squeeze in another class. So, I did it. That's what I did yesterday. I was kind of scared yesterday. I didn't do a whole lot yesterday. Okay, we're done with that. Let's sit back down. So, all that said, 30 minutes later in this clip, Oh, God.
Put it on my chair.
See this big 31 bag?
Let go.
This big 31 bag is full of patterns, magazines, booklets. I don't have a use for it.
You mean you have a lead block you don't need?
Yep. Once upon a time, long, long ago when we were broke, whoops, knocking stuff around, I would scour garage sales and stores and whatnot, and some of these are garage sales. I had a subscription to Just Cross Stitch when I was, for a while. Anyways, and I would buy garment sales. I would just buy and a lot of times you would find charts. You had to buy a bunch of charts altogether. So, I see something I like, it's like $1 for like 6 charts.
And unfortunately, this one doesn't know how to use the waste bin when it comes to cross-stitch patterns.
I'm not going to throw away good cross-stitch patterns. So, it's Christmas. I know I said I was going to wait till we were at 100 subscribers. Oh, there's some fabric in there too. Reach in there and pull something out, honey. He pulls out a kit.
On purpose, I might add. I got another one too.
I'm not. Do you know what we're doing with this? We're going to give it away.
Can we give the rest of the stuff away too?
I'm going to work on giving it away. I have pictures of everything. Some of it might end up on my Stitchy Stuff page to sell. Trust me, it will be dirt cheap. It will be like a couple bucks plus shipping. Well, I'm willing to bet everything will be under $5 plus shipping. But I want to give this kit away. So it is a Janlin kit, so I know it's good quality. It is called Wildflower Alphabet Sampler. It's really pretty. It's very gorgeous. It's not my style. So, again, this is one of those things that was bought when I was broke and it was cheap. And
you can tell how cheap. It's written right down the tag.
It was cheap. It was something to buy, to stitch. My money was tight. And I just never got to it. Money's not so tight. It is a full kit. It has never been opened. So, it's sealed. So, it's on 14 count white Aida. Floss's needle instructions chart. Okay, so you guys all know how it works. Originally it was an $18 kit for Michaels. So you guys all know how this works. 1992, by the way. So you guys know how this works. Don't say giveaway, don't say free, don't say gift away. You know all the things you don't say, or I will delete your comment. The standard. Say. So if you would like to be entered in the drawing for this, what question we want to ask? Have them answer.
Have them answer?
Let's have them answer a question.
Oh, I know. What's your favorite type of alphabet pattern?
What's your favorite alphabet pattern? So if you would like to be entered, tell me what your favorite alphabet pattern is. Do you want to do the drawing next week or?
That'd be great. Yeah, we can get it out and get it to them before Christmas.
I was going to say, do we want to do it next week or do we want to give them 2 weeks?
You know what? How about we do this one?
And we're back.
Welcome to technical difficulties.
My phone decided that was the limit to the storage on the video. I'm not exactly sure where it cut off. I know we were showing you this. We were going to give this away. You have to tell me what your favorite alphabet pattern
type.
What your favorite alphabet type is. Type like pattern or...
No, you know a summer theme like this one is all flowery. I've seen ones that are just cursive. I've seen ones that are blocky print. I've seen some that are bubble letters. Some have other fancy little patterns with them.
So tell us... So do you like alphabets with flowers? Do you like plain alphabets? Do you like
Weird fonts.
fancy cursive alphabets? Do you like alphabets with fairies or alphabets with dragons? Or I'm trying to think of all of the alphabets.
Or if you just want a sampler that literally is just capital A, lowercase a, capital B, lowercase b.
Or do you just want a plain sampler? Yeah. I know that one of the British magazines does, like, every month they do a different alphabet. And it's got some really cute things.
Last time I checked, we have the same alphabet. Why do they use so many?
No.
It's a joke.
They
It's a joke.
theme
It's a
them
joke.
with
It's a joke.
different
It's a joke.
So, that's what you're going to do. Because if you have made it to this point in the video, y'all deserve something. That big, huge bag is chilling right there, like I said. I may put some of them up on my stitching supplies page.
Should we tell them the crazy idea? We finalized what we're going to do with
We
it.
finalized what we were going to do while we were moving the other video
You want me
on.
to tell them or you want to?
Explain to them how we're going to do this.
Okay, so you answer the question. And then on the 17th, we're going to pick a winner and mail it out. Actually, we'll probably pick the winner on the 16th. And then we'll talk about, or do you just want to ship it out on the 18th?
So you have until December 17th.
At about 5:30, 6 o'clock Eastern.
You have until noon Standard Time.
Oh, you're doing noon? I figured we'd do it when I got in, because we do the drawing together.
That way there's nobody who says, oh, I wanted to enter and I didn't get in time. You know, you have until noon Eastern Standard Time on Monday, December 17th. Now, I realize you guys see my videos on Wednesday. You guys know I recorded them in clip format. So you have until noon, till 12 p.m. noon, Eastern Standard Time, Monday, December 17th.
Note will be in the description, or I will comment it. And then you get to figure out what my name is on YouTube.
There you go. And we'll make a note in the description that the giveaway, that it is closed. I'll put a comment up that it is closed.
Now, do we remind them next week or no?
We'll remind you next week. So, you guys are going to see this video on Wednesday, the 5th.
Well, the thing is, by splitting between two videos, you gotta check both comment sections. And I don't want people doing it for one, then doing it for another one.
No, because when we remind them next week, we'll tell them they have to go back to this video.
Okay, we'll talk for the next video. All entries in that one are null and void. It's this video.
Right, so...
Got it?
Sound good? Sounds good to me.
Hi, I got a friend.
I think we're making this sound a little more complicated than it is, but, so then we will pull the winner on the 17th. Now, you won't see that video until the 19th, but I will notify you on the 17th that I can get your address, and as soon as I get your address, I will ship it out.
I will ask that if you are the winner, mum's the word, until the video comes out, please.
If I'm not friends with them on social media, I gotta put it on their comment that they've won. So.
You can direct message on Facebook and YouTube.
Not anymore.
When did they remove that?
We're not sure. But somebody made the comment a few weeks ago that they can't.
Poop.
So, I will make a comment on your comment. Also...
Or they could just follow you on Twitter and make it easy for you to notify them.
I mean, you
Or
can...
Instagram, whatever one.
My Instagram contact information is down below. If you want to follow me on Instagram, that's fine. Christmas cards are getting ready to go out. If you want a cool Christmas card, handmade Christmas card from me, shoot me a message on either Facebook Stitchy page, or on Instagram. If you send me a message on Instagram and you are not following me already, please identify yourself. Like, say, hey, watch your Flosstube. Like, make sure Flosstube is there when I see it before I even open the message. Because I get a lot of those people who, scam artists who pretend that they're somebody famous.
The creepy people.
The creepers messaging me on Instagram.
You are going to mess with the video, you little bugger.
I do follow some celebrities, and I have occasionally commented. Anyways. So you guys see my videos on Wednesday. You will still see my videos on Wednesday. However, Mondays will be the last clip for the week. So right now I do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday on my clips. since school has started back and PSR has started, I am struggling sometimes on Wednesdays to get a clip filmed. And since it's the first clip of the week, I feel like I kind of need something. The kitty is saying hello. The kitty wants his humans.
The kitty has learned that Mondays, while we were doing this, we don't move. So
this is going to be like an epic long. This is going to be like a 40-minute clip. Some people's floss tubes are 40 minutes.
Have you ever thought of breaking these things up per day? Making them easier to watch videos?
No. Some of my clips are really short. Anyways, if I could just finish talking. So, you're not going to change how you see it, but I've been having some problems with YouTube uploading. I've been having trouble getting sat down on Wednesdays to upload, to film. So, with Tuesday being the start of the Flosstube clip week, ooh, that was fun. It won't affect you guys. It'll just, Joe will be the end of the week. Won't that be fun? Alright, we're gonna say goodbye because this is gonna be an epic long video.
Oh, when you announce a giveaway, I don't think people care.
We've had quite a story to tell about the no heat situation. So, and you know, sitting through that, go ahead and go for a giveaway. And then we're gonna start doing, and then we'll do another one at the beginning, after the beginning of the year. I'm just not gonna wait till we get to 100. I'm gonna start getting. I want to get rid of my. I don't want to say I want to get rid of my crap, but I want to get rid of stuff that I'm not going to use, and maybe find a stitcher that will use it.
Basically, she wants to clean out her office, but she doesn't want to throw out stuff that somebody else can use.
Flaws in this. Why would I throw it away? Okay. That's it. So this is the end of the week. So like the video, share the video, subscribe. Tell all of your friends to subscribe.
Bell notification thingy-me-bob.
Bell notification. If you want to know when I'm shaking the table. If you want to know when my videos post, ring my bell. If you want more videos, Flosstubers, recommendations. Excuse me. That tasted like dinner. That was gross. Okay, we're going to finish this because, wow. If you want more cross-stitch videos in your YouTube recommendations, ring my bell. Ring other people's bells. Alright, we will see you guys next week. Bye!
Bye-bye!